This is the Get Savvy Show, brought to you by the Reluctant Leader Academy. I'm your host, Mark Terrell, and on each episode, I'm going to help you get savvy to allow you and your business to grow. We'll be focusing on the three elements that lead to business success: your mindset, your processes, and your skills. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Get Savvy Show by the Reluctant Leader Academy. I'm Mark Terrell, your host. Today I'm on my own, no guests. Today I'm going to be talking about the Get Savvy Club. So let's just show you the quick intro there before we get stuck in. So the Get Savvy Club is all about helping you make better decisions in your career and in your business. Who's it for? I think the first question is what I get asked, and it is for anybody that wants to take charge and do the things that are right for their business and for themselves in their careers, and knowing what the right thing is to do. Because there is so much information out there. There is so many books, there's so many courses, there's so many things that you can get stuck into. But what we need to do is set a direction and stick to it. And we stick to it, then we're far more likely to get to where we want to go. So it's for those decision makers that want to take responsibility for their own direction in life. So what's it all about? So the Get Savvy Club is basically everything I do. I put everything into it. It's the courses I have created. If you want it, there is group coaching and there is one-to-one coaching. So there is various different things that you can get stuck into and different levels of support, because I realized that different people need different things. There is the reason why it's a membership is that different people learn in different ways. So some people will want to learn on their own, some people will want some support, and so having those options is important. So that's all built into the structure of the membership. So I think it's probably worth just going through some what's included, and the easiest way to do that is to share with you all the details, which is on the link at the bottom. So this is all the details. As you can see, the Get Savvy Club is to stop you struggling to make success a reality. Learn the exact way to build success into your life, career and business. You'll notice there that there is a closing date for the Founders launch, which is at the 31st of January this year. So jump on board. As you'll see, there's some special prices for founder members. So we know that we can only get so far with our technical expertise. So the club is all about those other things that you need to know over and above your technical expertise. And as you see there, 15% of your earning potential comes from knowledge and direct skills. The other 85% comes from leadership and interpersonal skills, according to Dale Carnegie. So this course is very much about those 85%. It's about emotional intelligence, it's understanding yourself, understanding how you can get on better with others. So what I've done is created 3 levels. You'll see on the left hand side there, core, culture and consistency is the things that we need to concentrate on. Core is the basic courses. So if you want to just do the courses without any support, that's what core is. And I say no support, there's plenty of opportunities to ask questions and get the support as you work your way through the courses. Within the course structure, there is opportunities to make comments which will come straight to me, and then I can answer them and help you wherever you've got to. Culture is about grooming joining the group support that is monthly, and consistency is about one-to-one. So I help you one-to-one, supporting you, coaching you, mentoring you as you progress. So there's 3 levels there, all set for different types of people at different stages in their career. So there's a few things that might ring true for you there. And the important thing is that you don't want to feel left on your own. With the courses, what we do know is that a lot of people buy courses and never get them finished. Now, the importance and the reason why I've created a membership around the courses is that I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to do the courses, complete them, get the benefits from them, and work your way through the 3 courses, which are the baseline of the membership. So the support's there whenever you want it, and also there's a couple of testimonials from previous clients. A bit back in my background. I joined a family retail business from school, as many of you will probably already know, and that about 7 years ago, we sold that business, or sold the store that I was running, and so I had to find another career. But what I did was I realised that I probably didn't make conscious decisions as I went along in my career. I just took the next step that was put in front of me rather than doing something that was right for me. So the club is very much about making better decisions for yourself, doing things that are right for you based on what you learn. And one of the key things you'll learn at the outset is what gets you out of bed in the morning. If you can bear that in mind, that will help you make better decisions, and it will stop you getting ground down by things that really don't motivate you, and make sure that you're making decisions based on the fact that you get energy from certain things, and make sure those are the things you're spending most of your time doing. So let's have a look at what's included in the club. So the baseline courses are included, as I mentioned, and those baseline courses are how to stay energized at work, how to become a high flyer, and how to lead your team with confidence. And these courses are based on 3 books or courses that I've taken that I'm now accredited to use, which I'll show you in a second. So this isn't something that I've just sort of dreamt up over a weekend. It's something that I've been using with my clients for some time. I want to be able to reach more people, and so a membership is the way to do that, I think, in a more efficient way. It's worth mentioning at this stage that there is a membership app, so everything that you need to take the courses, watch the videos, is available on an app, and that's all shared with you when you join the club, how to do that. Download the app, and everything will be in your whatever your device you're using. You'll be able to access it where you're on the go. If you've got opportunities to dip into the courses when you have that little bit of spare time, then you can do that. So that's one of the benefits of the platform I'm using. So the baseline courses I've told you about. The motivation map is included in one of those courses, and so is the color persona. Motivation map is about what gets us out of bed in the morning. Color persona is about how we like to do things. That's a behavioral style test. And I say test, I don't think any of this we should think about being tested. It's about finding out how we like to do things and what's right for us. If we go in with that mindset, then we're going to make better decisions for ourselves and understand that we have our way of doing things, and there are ways that other people do things, and there's no right or wrong. One of the things with emotional intelligence is understanding ourselves and understanding others will set you apart. If you can do that and realize that you've got to take into account other people's ways of doing things and also other people's motivations, you will be in a much better position when you are making decisions for yourself, and maybe if you're in a position of leadership, making decisions on behalf of others. So some other resources there. Resources Vault, that will be built on as time goes by with the sessions that I run, the live sessions, which will be recorded and put into the Vault. There's Q&A, as I mentioned. That is where you are taking the courses. You can ask questions anytime you want to. And the community is a Facebook group. Again, that's optional, and you can join that if you want to. I know some people won't join it, but it's there as an extra backup and a way of sharing what you're learning and comparing with others how they're doing. The quarterly guest experts, well, I have some people lined up that are going to come into the group and give some expert extra sessions, which I'm very excited about, which I will announce at a later date what they are. But there's plenty in the pipeline for that. The books are ebooks are the 2 books you need to complete the courses. I will show you them in a second. And then live monthly group calls. That's opportunities to ask me questions in a forum type of setup where you are wanting to get some feedback, maybe ask some questions in a live situation as opposed to within the app. So there's a bit more detail about how things work. You'll see there's some focus weeks that we will have to focus on certain parts of the courses. Quarterly Me PLC intentions, that's about setting some intentions on a personal level, making sure you're setting some intentions that are right for you. And the masterclasses I've mentioned. And then going forward, here's the 3 launch prices. So I mentioned there's the core, the culture and consistency levels. The core is the baseline with the courses, with just the option to ask questions without any group or one-to-one support. The middle culture is where you get group support on a monthly basis, and then the consistency is about one-to-one coaching with me, coaching, mentoring, and you'll see as you go through the 3 levels, then you'll get more and more included. And then finally, there's a few questions that I've already answered for some people. Who's it for? I've mentioned. When can I start? Well, this is going to be a membership which is open every quarter. So in this instance, it's open until the end of January, and it won't be open again until April. If you are thinking about joining with somebody else, then get in touch, because the team's options and discounts are there. And one of the dynamics of the membership will be that you can buddy up with somebody, and you don't have to take that option, but it's a really powerful way to get some support on a one-to-one level, to share your experiences with someone that maybe you know before, or maybe someone that you meet in the membership. So that's for you to decide, but it's one of the options you can have. And you'll see there that you can cancel the membership whenever you want to. That's just something you do within the app, and then you lose all your access to the membership from that point. Doesn't matter where you live. There will be different sessions at different times. I know that there's a possibility that we have some people that will join from across the world. So once I've got a picture of where everybody is, I will set up sessions that will suit all those time zones. Everything's online, so there's no in-person at the moment. And no, you don't need to do everything. There's loads that I'm throwing into the membership, which some things you might not want to get involved with, some things, but other people will probably just want to do everything to get the maximum value, and that's ultimately it's what it's about. If you do all that's involved in the membership, complete the courses, then you're going to get maximum value. But that's not to say there's right or wrong with that. So there's a bit of a run through about what's included in the Get Savvy Club. It's something that's been in the pipeline for some time, and like I said, everything that I do is thrown into it. There's nothing being held back. It's the full works with regards to the programs that I run with my one-to-one clients. So I mentioned the books. So the How to Become a High Flyer course is based on this book, which is the Pioneering Professional book by Derek Biddle and Ali Stewart. And the Leadership Program is also by Derek and Ali, Liberating Leadership. So those are course books, and we treat them as the manual for the course. So it means you've got some extra reading, some extra backup, and something that you can really dip into when maybe there isn't particularly too much going on within the membership group. So if any of you watching this and you've got any questions, then I'll put a link into the group into the comments if you're interested to check out what I've gone through. It would be great to have you on board. Like I say, it's founder members launch prices at the moment, so jump on board at the lowest prices there'll ever be. I can assure you that the value is there. There's masses of value. I know what I've paid for the information that I'm sharing, and you're paying a tiny fraction of what I've invested in time and money with regards to the courses that I've taken. So I'm putting everything into it, and I'll put more into it, and I'll create some more courses if there's need. But we're going to stick to those 3 core baseline courses for now, in the how to stay energized at work, how to become a high flyer, and how to lead your team with confidence. So that's about it for this show. It's very much been about the Get Savvy Club. We'll be back shortly with another episode with a guest. I've got plenty lined up, some really interesting guests coming up, talk about all sorts of things about getting savvy about things. So for now, and until next time, I say to you, have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next episode of the Get Savvy show.